My name's Ed Lauritsen, and this is my wife.
Wendy.
Why are you guys here today?
We're here just to see, my children are here with us today, and as you know, school just started for us over at Pleasant Valley. And they wanted to see what freedom of speech looked like. They were asking me questions about it way before this event was registered. And I thought the best way to kind of explain freedom of speech to my kids was to actually take them on a field trip. So I consider this kind of like a little extra curricular activity for school, and we consider this a field trip for freedom of speech.
Now, your son and daughter are how old?
My daughter is 14 and my son is 12.
Now, they caught my attention because they're wrapped in the thin blue line flag, the law enforcement flag.
I'm a retired New York City police officer.
What do you think about being here?
I think it's great. You know, we're supporting our freedom of speech, our right to express ourselves with.
And we support the Trump agenda.
Are you a naturalized American?
No, I am not.
Okay, I am, so don't be offended by that.
Wait, yes, I am a naturalized citizen. I'm not a born citizen.
Right, that's, you're naturalized. Yeah.
Yes.
So am I. Where are you
Yes.
from?
My family's from the Philippines.
Okay.
So they
I was
immigrated.
gonna say-
I get everything from every Asian
I'm from New
continent.
Zealand. I get Australia all the time, and I
Okay,
hate
I get everything under the sun, but yes, my family is from the Philippines. They immigrated to Canada, and I immigrated to the U.S.
When?
1989.
Okay. Well, your accent's completely gone.
I never had one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So and I love it here.
Good for
You
you.
know, I've experienced both Canada and the U.S. and
Some of the Philippines.
the Philippines and
So when you drive home with the kids back to Pleasant Valley up in Carbon County, right?
Monroe.
Monroe, right. So when you drive up back home, what are you going to talk to them about?
Well, on the way back, I'm gonna ask them their opinion and not try to. I want them to speak for themselves, really. And
I can see that actually. I can actually see that from you. You're not trying to like feed
No,
them anything.
I let them
Because you
walk-
haven't been with them this whole time. You've been standing back
I
from
kind of
them.
want them to walk around and just get a flavor for what people are looking at, what they're thinking. Look at their faces. Look
Get
at
their
diversity
own
in the
opinion.
crowd. Get their own opinion because they watch the news. We watch the news a lot, and so do my kids with us. And sometimes you don't get the real picture. You get what they want you to see, and sometimes that's not exactly what happens. So we want to make a little field trip to show them what really happens at freedom of speech rallies. What really happens when people believe in a cause like President Trump's agenda. And I hope the discussion. I hope they understand that this is Americans, free Americans, expressing their opinions. And it's nice to see that I didn't see any real opposition. I was hoping I wouldn't run it because I brought my kids, and I know you see on the TV and Antifa and all that nonsense, and I'm so glad that didn't happen.
So if you let me stereotype for a minute, you're married to a naturalized American immigrant.
Yes.
You're a retired New York City police officer.
Yes.
And you're a Republican Trump supporter.
I am a Republican Trump supporter. I voted for Trump. My wife voted
That
for
goes
Trump.
against all the rules. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. But like I said, I believe in reason rules, and he makes a lot of sense. His agenda with the tax reform, healthcare reform, security at the border, free trade, fair trade. I like that.
Who do you blame for the obstruction?
where do we
I
start?
would say the establishment, both the establishment Republicans and the establishment Democrats.
What's your message to President Trump?
There are a lot of people that he may not know are out here that support him, whether it's quietly or openly. And I hope to let him know that the numbers are growing. I feel that the numbers are growing. And as a regular American, as a person who is from a mixed marriage, an interracial marriage, I have to tell you, he had the best message out of everybody. He's doing the right thing. And I pray to God that his agenda goes forth and we see it to fruition.
Thanks for your time, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.